Thank you, Bill McKibben, for all the work that you're doing. I also want to thank the good folks in the orange hats at Singevity for bringing the clean energy revolution here. And also to say that we've got Sierra Club members from every state in the country here with us today. So thank you, Sierra Club. So I want to just tell you a little story about solutions. 10 years ago, President Bush and Vice President Cheney had a proposal to build 150 new coal-fired power plants in almost every state across the country. The coal industry got so excited they filled the administration's campaign coffers and added several dozen more proposals to build new coal-fired power plants, again, almost everywhere across the country. And guess what happened? We started to organize hundreds of local grassroots groups all across the country, public health groups, environmental organizations, human rights organizations, kids, scientists, teachers, all got together. We started working in Wisconsin and we shut the coal plant down. We began organizing in Kentucky, in the heart of coal country, and we shut that coal plant down. We worked in Wyoming, we worked up in Alaska, we worked in Ohio and Indiana. In Texas, 9 coal plants were defeated on one day. One day. And so today, here in 2011, we've defeated, collectively, our movement has defeated 153 of those proposed coal plants together. What's also happening is that we're not just slowing the rate at which greenhouse gas emissions are increasing. We're beginning to identify the biggest, the oldest, the dirtiest, the baddest, the ugliest, the most polluting coal plants in the country. We're shutting them down and replacing them with clean energy. Since January, listen to this, since January of 2010, environmental groups all across the country, we have locked in enough, we've locked in the closures of enough coal plants so that 10% of the US coal fleet across the country has either been shut down or will be shut down over the next couple years. 10% of the coal fleet. What that means, and the reason why this is a story about solutions, is that every time we take dirty energy offline, every time we take dirty fuels offline, we're bringing clean energy on board. For every coal plant that comes offline, more solar comes on board, more wind comes on board. There's more room for energy efficiency. We're creating the world that we need to live in right now. It's happening right now. So there's a particular challenge for us in San Francisco. I mean, if you live in San Francisco, we have a tough road to hoe. We don't have coal plants here in the city. We don't have coal plants in Berkeley. There's no coal plants where I live in Alameda. There's no coal plants up in Marin, right? But we use a lot of oil. So our challenge is to not just lead the country in advancing clean energy, but it's also to get off oil as fast as we possibly can. So this is where you can help. This is where you can help. I'm going to get wonky for about 20 seconds, okay? There's a state bill, SB 375, okay? It's the Sustainable Communities and Climate Protection Act. There'll be a quiz after this talk. It's SB 375. What this is a bill that will allow for us to get off oil all across the state. Community by community by community, we'll reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, we'll reduce our dependence on the automobile by redesigning our towns, redesigning our communities, and making sure that we can walk more, we can ride our bicycles more, we can create a lifestyle where we can increase our quality of life and decrease greenhouse gas emissions across the country. Can we do this? Yes! Can we do it together? Yes! Can we get off fossil fuels together? Yes! Can we create a clean energy future together? Yes! Can we do it now? Yes! Yes, we can. Thank you, everybody.
All right, let's hear it for Michael Brune. Awesome.